You're watching Football Daily, and here's this week's biggest transfer news and headlines. We've asked you guys to keep an eye out for any transfer rumours and to tweet them in, so if you'd like to be involved next week, follow us on Twitter and hit us up with the hashtag TransferTalk to me, Joe Tomlinson, or the Football Daily account. Let's kick off this week's episode with the seesaw that is Alvaro Morata's future at Chelsea after the striker produced a full U-turn over his Blues' future on Tuesday. Firstly, the rumour mill went into overdrive when Morata himself allegedly told Italian media that he didn't enjoy living in London and wanted to move away because of the stress. However, the Spaniard quickly attempted to stop these rumours and in a press conference later that very evening went in completely the opposite direction, claiming he actually wanted to sign a new 10-year deal at Stamford Bridge. But what do you guys at home think? Did Morata panic and go over the top just to appease the Blues faithful because he secretly wants out, or does he genuinely want to sign a 10-year mega deal? Let us know in the poll up there. He's not the only Chelsea player whose future has been cast into doubt this week though, with Cesc Fàbregas being linked with a move away from Stamford Bridge too. The midfielder is currently the subject of intense interest from long-term admirers Manchester United, who attempted to sign him from Barcelona under David Moyes. So in an effort to stop the potential move, Chelsea are readying a new monster contract that could see Fàbregas earn over £220,000 a week for another 4 years. That is crazy. Let's head up north now to Everton, where the Toffees have finally made an approach for a new permanent manager after sacking Ronald Koeman last week. The man in their sights is none other than Burnley magician Ginger Mourinho, yes it's Sean Dyche, who will be offered a 4-year deal at Goodison Park over the coming week according to The Mirror. Dyche, who has led the Clarets up to 7th in the league, is likely to accept the job. However, surely many Everton fans will be left pretty dismayed after the club were linked with Carlo Ancelotti and Thomas Tuchel. Yeah, like that was ever going to happen. From Merseyside to Manchester, where Pep Guardiola is ready to add more attacking reinforcements next summer, according to Don Balón in Spain. Somehow this bullshit factory are still claiming that Isco could be signed, despite the fact that the playmaker only signed a new Madrid contract with a £700 million buyout clause until 2022, a month ago. Oh, and let's not forget the little fact that the Citizens are so stacked with attacking talent that even Bernardo Silva can only make the bench. So Don Balón, congratulations, you've clearly won our bullshit transfer of the week. In far more reliable news, the Times are reporting that Manchester City could let Yaya Touré leave the club as early as January, with a destination already lined up for the Ivorian. The 34-year-old is apparently being readied for a move to New York City, aka Manchester City's sister club, and it seems far more feasible given that he has just 6 months left on his current deal. Couple this with the fact that NYCFC are still hunting for a replacement for Pirlo, who announced his retirement due to an ongoing knee problem in October, and you've got the perfect recipe for Yaya Touré's next club. With the big man leaving, Pep Guardiola is obviously keen to lock his other midfielders down to long-term contracts, and of course, Kevin De Bruyne is top of that priority list. The Belgian sensation has been tearing the Premier League apart so far this season, and as such, Pep is apparently ready to offer him an eye-watering £275,000 a week, and as such, make him the club's best paid player. KDB's current deal still runs until 2020, however the club will be hoping to extend that until at least 2022 without any buyout clause as well. Just before we move on to our next transfer story, and if you haven't already, make sure you go and watch FDFC's first training session. It's on screen right now, and let me tell you, the standard is appalling. But back to the rumour mill and over to Germany, where Bayern Munich are said to be readying themselves for a potentially massive bid from Barcelona for 22-year-old superstar Joshua Kimmich. Bill claimed that the Catalans will face tough opposition from Manchester City, but are also confident that they can attract the German with a bid of around €75 million. However, Bayern Munich have refuted these claims, with sources inside the club reporting that their prized asset will not be sold under any circumstances. From Germany to Italy now, where like Bayern Munich, Napoli are also concerned about losing their star players, with Jorginho the subject of intense interest from across Europe. According to the Daily Mail, the team leading that race is Arsenal, who are ready to move for the midfielder next summer and could pay up to £50 million for his signature. Jorginho's agent has confirmed the interest, revealing that the Gunners wanted him last summer and were interested in a move again this year, providing he is available for the right price. And finally, Chris Hamill is a happy boy because Celtic have announced that Kieran Tierney, the Wonder Kid, has signed a new deal at the club. The contract runs until 2023 and will come as something of a surprise to many, given reported interest from Manchester United, Bayern Munich and Chelsea. Nevertheless, 11 scouts still watched the 20-year-old during their defeat to Bayern Munich last night, so I wouldn't get too comfy just yet, Celtic fans.
So I hope you guys liked that video. Let us know what you thought in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed that, why not check out the video on screen right now? I'm sure it is great. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe.